property less than $2,500, 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail.
Welcome back to another day inside Bexar County's busiest courtroom. And buckle up, because this one's packed with drama, contradictions, and some hard-hitting questions from Judge Boyd. Today's case, the state of Texas versus Kimberly Villanueva. On paper, it looks like a run-of-the-mill theft case, stealing under $12,500 with priors. But once Villanueva takes the stand, the story quickly unravels into something far bigger. Drug addiction, stolen chances at probation, and even the heartbreaking loss of her children. From the start, Judge Boyd lays it out plain. 2 years in state jail on the table, probation if Kimberly can prove she's serious. But here's the twist. When pressed about her drug use, Kimberly insists she's clean, until she suddenly admits otherwise. That moment changes everything. So the big question here isn't just whether she'll get probation, it's whether she can actually survive probation under the weight of her past mistakes. Stick around, because the truth comes out in a way no one saw coming.
Supervision. They're taking in consideration AL 2181212. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Honor. We would ask for the court to follow the agreement. She is willing to do the probation. She is not currently employed, but she's seeking employment. She does have call center experience. She's hoping to get another work from home job at a call center and to help take care of her father, who is currently sick.
All right. So I have a question for you. You say you're taking care of your father, is that correct?
Not really. He's actually has cancer, so he's dying of cancer already.
I'm sorry, what?
He's dying of cancer. He has stage 4 liver cancer.
All right, so my question is, are you taking care of
No,
him?
ma'am.
That was a misstatement on my part, Judge. I guess I mean to spend time with him while she can.
All right. So here's the other question. When's the last time you had employment?
Last year at Speedy's Exchange. With Speedy Exchange, yes.
Doing what?
Call center, telephone representative.
All right, why do you continue to steal?
Because I haven't been able to get a job due to my felonies, my history. But I'm still seeking for employment, ma'am.
No, this is not the first time you're stealing. I'm trying to figure out your go-to is stealing. What if everybody who didn't have a job decided to steal? So you have prior theft cases, and they were all state jail felonies. So why do you continue to steal? And according to this, you've been stealing since 2014, and you just want to stop stealing. So you're stealing and you're using drugs. Why is this?
Well, the past, yes, my last ones, yes, ma'am. I was an addict. I'm no longer using. I've been sober for quite a couple of years already. I did have a fallback to say that one time with this recent case that I have. But I haven't picked up a charge since 2013 for theft. I've been
No, not since 2013, because you have this and this is from 2023.
right. That was the most recent one, yes, ma'am.
So why do you
prior.
keep stealing? It's still not answering my question. I don't understand.
I was going through some personal issues at the moment with my kids.
With what?
With my kids being taken away.
Okay.
So I went to what I knew best.
But your children, were they taken away because you were using drugs?
No, ma'am, for allegations.
What allegations?
Of using drugs and basically.
All right, for using drugs. So when were they taken away from you? And who are they staying with?
They've been adopted.
All right, so your rights were terminated. So here's my question. And you know yourself better than I know you, better than your attorney knows you. Do you really think you're going to do well at this probation? Because you had a choice to do what you needed to do and have custody of your children, and you chose to commit thefts and continue to use.
Yes, ma'am, because I didn't have to get my children back, but
I'm sorry, what?
yes, I do. I feel like the probation was me right. I will do my complete probation. I completed probation before successfully. Again, I had a tip, you know, I'm trying to go back to that lifestyle. I'm just trying to do right, but times are hard.
And if you're drug tested today, and you will be, what is the results going to be? Tell the truth.
I'll be about marijuana.
And what else?
Marijuana.
So you're telling me when you're drug tested today, you're only going to be positive for marijuana? So if I send you across the hallway to get drug tested, I mean, that can happen today. And you're saying it's just going to be marijuana. All right. We can have a drug test done. Is there anything you want to say before I send you to go do your drug test? All right. So, I'm going to find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. We're going to recall this for tomorrow. She's going to do a drug test today.
You can tell her that.
I'm sorry, not tomorrow. Is there something she wants to say?
There is, Your Honor.
Oh, what would you wish to say to the court?
Yes, I get positive for the
I'm sorry, what?
I'm putting on my 10 positive for the drug and bombs.
And what would that be? All right, so why are you playing games with me? Well, no, that means you were dishonest with the court. I asked you, what would you be positive for? You said marijuana, nothing else. I told you I could send you right across the hallway to get drug tested, and you said, please do. You know, send me. I'm not going to be positive for anything else. So now you're telling me it's going to be meth. When's the last time you used meth? All right. And what else? All right. And who are you living with?
Currently, with my grandmother.
And how many children does she have living with her other than you?
No.
So if probation goes out there at that house, you're going to tell me that there are not going to be any minors at that house. So who all is in the house?
So it's just myself and my husband.
I'm sorry, who?
Myself and my husband.
At your grandmother's house.
My grandmother's deceased. She she's passed away last year in December, but it's her house. We were staying there at her house. It's her property.
So I'm confused. She said she's living with her grandmother.
No, she's living at her grandmother's house.
No, beforehand, she's like, I'm living with my grandmother. So now she's staying at her grandmother's house. And it's just her and her husband at her grandmother's house.
Yeah, I guess I missed the part where she said she was staying with her grandmother.
Okay.
I didn't hear that part. I just heard grandmother's house. But
So it's just you and your husband at your grandmother's house. And there are no children at that location.
Okay.
And how often is he using?
I think it
Okay, usually when people use, the people they're with usually use.
is kind of things that he doesn't do, but I'm not. He doesn't do.
All right, I'm gonna place you on probation, but I'm telling you right now, probation is going to make visits at that location. Do you understand? All right. Court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with Walmarts. And that means any Walmart. Good luck to you in this court. To be successful on probation, communication is key, okay? All right, good luck.
So Judge, if you don't mind me asking you a question.
Sure.
So I be on TikTok and you be on court cam, you know? So
Yeah.
when you when you tell defendants and you sentence defendants, how come you add the condition of not being able to work at a healthcare facility or engaging with elders?
Oh, because to me, that's a vulnerable population.
Uh,
And I always ask people, honestly, if you had somebody who maybe they're in a nursing home, maybe they have dementia, maybe they have some sort of physical disability, would you want someone caring for them who, you know, is recovering, not in their sobriety or committed an aggravated robbery? I once had someone who stole a person they was caring for. They stole items out of their home. They stole the Jesus necklace that was an image of Jesus. They stole it. You would have thought that would have given somebody pause. So then they come back and the agreement is for them to have probation.
Okay.
And I said, they're not to have a job as a home healthcare provider. You know what they told me? But I just got a job as a home healthcare provider. So honestly, I don't know if all home healthcare providers are doing background checks on anyone.
Right.
And then when you think about it, if you have someone who's charged with injury to a child, do you really want them working at a daycare? So that's why I do it, because from what my experience being a defense attorney and a prosecutor, usually home healthcare providers, they're not doing background checks. And for me, taking care of children, being a home healthcare provider, you sort of have to have a calling to do that, because when you think about it, it's a lot of work.
Right.
And you got to have a lot of connections. And I just think that to protect the community, people who have felony convictions shouldn't be home healthcare providers, especially when they haven't even completed probation and they're just starting. You know, sometimes, I can change that, but they have to show me something. So that's why.
And there it is. After all the contradictions, the half-truths, and the emotional testimony, Judge Boyd makes her ruling. 2 years in state jail, suspended and probated for 4 years. That means Kimberly walks out today with a second chance, but with strict conditions. She must prove employment in 45 days, avoid contact with vulnerable populations like minors or the elderly, and in a dramatic twist, she's banned from every Walmart. Why? Because the judge knows her pattern, and she's not about to let history repeat itself. This case highlights a harsh reality. Probation isn't mercy, it's a gamble. The court bets Kimberly can change, but if she slips, that suspended sentence becomes very real. So let me ask you, do you think the judge was too lenient, or was this the right call? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown as intense as we did, don't forget to hit like, share this video, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom moments every week.